Hi, it's Cherise. I wanted to give a quick update. I'm having a hard time breathing after surgery. I don't know why. Um, so here we go. So I was supposed to show up at 11 for surgery. They wanted me to be there about 10:45 because I needed to go weigh in because I live so far. I didn't want to have to drive back just to weigh in and then come back for surgery. So Um, they wanted me to come in. They scheduled me for last. My surgeon normally does, when she does do surgery, she does 3 a day. So they wanted me to come in and be last for surgery and come in and weigh in before. So I went in and weighed in. I did lose 15 pounds. My weight was 268. That was yesterday. Surgery Yeah, surgery was yesterday. Today's still Thursday. Surgery was yesterday morning at 12. But I was a little late with the traffic on the highway going down. So I got there around 11:20. I weighed in. I weighed in at 268, like I said. Then I went downstairs and I checked in. When I went to the back, now I had two nurses prepping me because I was late. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get rid of some of the gas. Um, so I had one nurse asking all the questions and making sure everything was okay and that I was informed of all the information that I should have been. And I had the other nurse starting my IV. I didn't really feel much, I told her to do it in my brachial, right, right here. So that's where she put my IV, and I didn't feel it. Pretty easy. And the other one gave me the heparin in my belly. She said it'll feel like a burn. I didn't feel it either. Um, I was so nervous anyways. I probably wasn't going to be able to feel anything. Then after that, they asked me some more questions. They gave me something to calm me down because I was really nervous. So they gave me something to calm me down. Then they came back and they had, if you watch my earlier video when I stood up, I had a band-aid right here. They put something there. It's supposed to help with suctioning, I guess. I don't remember. Something like that. Um, so they put that there. They give me a bunch of nausea medicine. So I was on a lot of drugs. And then they took me to the back. Well, before they took me to the back, I'm on my cycle, and I did let the nurse know that she wanted me to do a pregnancy test. So I went in to pee in the cup. I had a tampon in this TMI. I'm so sorry. Um, so I took the tampon out and I gave her, the urine for the pregnancy test. And I asked her if I could have another one. She said she couldn't give it to me, but she could give me a pad. And I was like, well, do I get to keep my underwear on then? She was like, no, you have to take it off. But when you lay down, just put the pad, between your legs and you should be fine. And I'm like, uh, no. But she said she couldn't give me a tampon because I'm going to be under anesthesia and people tend to forget stuff when they wake up. So I was like, whatever. I didn't argue with her. Whatever. It was what it was. Um, so, anyways, so I took all my clothes off, earrings, jewelry. The only thing I took my tongue ring out. The only thing I had in was my nose ring. And I took that out when I got there and I stuck it like in a part of my sweater so I wouldn't lose it. Lie down on a gurney and they prepped me for surgery. Then I met the anesthesiologist. He came in, introduced himself, asked if I had any allergies, told him I've never had surgery before. And that was the end of his questions. He left. I didn't see him again until when I was getting ready to leave. Um, then the nurse came in, the OR nurse. He was a nice guy, older guy. Um, And he was nice. He just introduced himself. He had a really thick Spanish accent. Said he was going to be my OR nurse. And he came in and left. Then the nurse, anesthetist, came in. And she came in and she's like, I have some good drugs for you. And I'm like, okay, I So she gave me whatever drugs it was to make me go to sleep. By the time they wheel me from one room into the operating room, she's like, let me know when you get tired. And I was like, oh, this feels like a roller coaster ride. And by the time they wheel me into position, the ride must have been like 30 seconds, if that much. By the time she wheeled me in position and put the oxygen mask on, that that was it. That was the end of me. I went straight to sleep. And when I woke up, I was, I guess, in recovery, and I was crying that I was in pain, that my stomach was in pain. They had an ice pack on my stomach, um, and I have to say, my doctor did really good with my sutures. Like, I don't think I'm gonna scar at all. Like, that was my big concern. Will I have scars? But the way that she did it, like, she sewed them inside and put like derma balm on the outside of it. That's why it looks shiny. Um, I wasn't allowed to shower all day yesterday or today, due to the derma balm, but she said I should be able to shower tomorrow. So that's what I'll do. I'll shower tomorrow. She said don't run the water too long on me, so whatever. But she did really good with my suture. Most of them are very, 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 very small. The only one that's big was where the port is, and if you watch my earlier video, you would see it there. Um, but anyways, after I got out of surgery, I was in the OR. She gave me some morphine for pain and something else, and but I was so out of it. I was so drugged and so out of it. I think about, because they said I was in surgery. For my mom and my friends that were there, I was in surgery for about half an hour. They took me back at 12, and the surgeon was out talking to them by 12:30. So I did have a hiatal hernia, which she did repair in surgery. I'm not naked, promise. Um, that she did repair in surgery, and right before she put the band on, and she put the band on. When I woke up, I was so freaked out. I was like, did I have surgery already? Did I have surgery already? And after I realized that I did have surgery, my next question was, did she put a band on me? Did she put a band on me? I kept asking over and over again. I think I'm done asking now. They did have pictures, but I left my pictures. So they said when I come back to come down and get them, because my doctor's office is actually upstairs from the surgery center. But she did really good. I didn't have too much scar. I don't think I'm gonna have too much scarring. Um, I really like my surgeon. She's great. My mom liked her too. So, so that's about it. And I came home. I did a lot of resting. I have this pillow. This is blah blah blah. But it's been a lifesaver in the car ride. So everybody needs a pillow for the car ride. And I'm still taking my pain medicine because I'm still in pain and I still have a lot of gas going on. So I'm trying to walk it off and see what happened. And I'm having a hard time breathing a little bit, but I do have asthma. So that might be the culprit, the asthma. Other than that, I checked my weight and I think I'm down like a pound and a half, but I haven't been eating much. My mom, before I left her house, because she lives 4 hours away from me, and I'm back home now because I have school in the morning. But she made me some jello and she packed it nicely. And she made some homemade Jamaican soup